the MotoGP paddock is literally exploding with tension. Ducati bosses are said to be panicking, as the real threat of the Yamaha V4 is no longer just a rumour. It's starting to show its terrifying performance. With Toprak Razgatlioglu poised to shake up the power hierarchy ahead of MotoGP 2026, is Ducati's absolute dominance entering its most dangerous phase in a decade? Let's discuss it. Ducati's dominance, seemingly unshakable for the past few seasons, is now facing a serious threat, not from a familiar rival, but from a project slowly beginning to show its teeth. The V4-powered Yamaha YZR M1 spearheaded by Toprak Razgatlioglu. The Turkish rider's name is more than just a media sensation. He is a world superbike icon and three-time world champion with an extreme braking style and almost unbelievable courage. Now, as rumours intensify about his move to MotoGP in 2026 with Pramac Racing, the alarm at Ducati course headquarters is ringing louder than ever. Within Ducati, the Yamaha project with Toprak is no longer considered a long-term experiment. In fact, Ducati management is reportedly paying close attention to the potential of this dangerous combination. Toprak is known as a rider who doesn't rely on a single motorcycle's characteristics. In World Superbike, he maximised various technical packages with an aggressive yet precise approach. His super deep braking, extreme corner entry angles, and smooth tyre control made Ducati realise that if Toprak's style met a stable MotoGP prototype, the results could be explosive. As news spread that Yamaha was finally serious about abandoning their old concept and beginning to finalise the development of a V4 engine, a layout long considered the most relevant and compatible with the extreme demands of modern MotoGP, Ducati's vigilance increased dramatically. This move is more than just a technical change. It signals a major philosophical shift that could eliminate the performance gap that has plagued Yamaha. If Yamaha can complete this crucial transition without major compromises and on time, their historical weaknesses in traction, acceleration, and setup flexibility could transform into strengths. This is especially true if Pramac Racing, a satellite team with work standards, data depth, and technical structure nearly on par with the factory team, operates the V4 project. Ducati fully understands how dangerous Pramac can be when provided with a competitive package. The team has proven its capabilities under the Ducati umbrella, consistently achieving victories and challenging for the world title. If all that power were to shift to Yamaha, its main rival, the MotoGP competitive landscape would shift and face major upheaval. For Ducati, Toprak's presence is more than just a technical threat on paper. He poses a real, multi-layered psychological threat. An aggressive rider with attack instincts from the first lap has a unique ability to shake up the rhythm and confidence of his opponents. If he can perform competitively in pre-season testing and steal the spotlight in the early rounds, the mental pressure will quickly spread throughout the paddock and into rival teams' garages. This is why Ducati is reportedly preparing various additional development scenarios for the Mercedes GP26 project even before the season begins, not out of fear, but out of deep respect. Ducati understands that the 2026 MotoGP season is a battle of not only engines and aerodynamics, but also adaptive intelligence. Who can most quickly read the new regulations, understand tyre characteristics, and survive the increasingly brutal competitive dynamics? Apparently, the attention for Toprak Razgatlioglu didn't just come from within Ducati. Several prominent MotoGP figures spoke out after witnessing his performance firsthand, particularly at the Valencia MotoGP test. His performance became the talk of the paddock. Valentino Rossi, who was present and observing closely, didn't hide his impression. With his signature slight smile, the legend describes Toprak as a modern rider who is physically prepared and possesses extraordinary motorcycle control. He understands the limits of the bike and rides it like an artist, said Rossi, a comment that sounded more like a sincere acknowledgement from a great champion than a simple technical analysis. Fabio Quartararo echoed this assessment. The 2021 MotoGP world champion even predicted that Toprak has the potential to immediately excel in MotoGP in 2026, provided he has the right motorcycle and team. For Quartararo, Toprak's raw talent is beyond debate. The question is how that potential will translate at the highest level. Gigi Dall'Igna, Ducati's technical mastermind and a man known for his selectivity and frugality with praise, also offered a positive assessment after speaking with Toprak. This rare moment quickly spread throughout the paddock and sparked widespread speculation. It was as if Toprak's name were now firmly on the radar of MotoGP's top decision-makers, not a just talk, but a real option for a new era. The atmosphere in the Pramac garage changed drastically. The mechanics' energy soared, their work became more intense, and their discussions about race strategy became bolder. The team's goal was no longer just to adapt to or understand the bike's characteristics. They were aiming to improve. Even before the season began, whispers of podium finishes, front-row battles and victory opportunities could be heard throughout the paddock. Conversely, within the Ducati camp, vigilance had risen to an unprecedented level. According to inside sources, several technical projects were being accelerated, including the development of new aero systems, refinement of braking systems, and optimization of tyre management. The focus of these projects was one thing: anticipating Toprak's extreme and unconventional riding style. This isn't just a battle of engines or timing data. It has turned into a mental battle and a battle of perceptions within the paddock. Ultimately, it is a battle of prestige between manufacturers who are unwilling to lose their status as the dominant force in MotoGP. Toprak himself responded to all the scrutiny with an almost cool demeanour. Without excessive rhetoric, he simply stated that he wants to race with his heart and perform his best on the track. For those who have followed his career, however, that simple statement is full of meaning. Uncompromising courage, a fighting style that doesn't bend to convention, and a true challenger mentality. In the world of MotoGP, the greatest danger often doesn't come from the rider who consistently tops the timesheets, but from the one who can shake up the entire paddock with his presence alone, creating doubt and forcing rivals to change their strategies. Ahead of the 2026 MotoGP season, Pramac Racing and Toprak Razgatlioglu seem poised to play the role of disruptor, breaking established patterns of dominance and perhaps sparking a new era in the Premier class. Ducati is still the team to beat. However, for the first time in recent seasons, they're not only looking forward, they're also looking back with the utmost caution. Could the Yamaha V4 combined with Razgatlioglu truly mark the end of Ducati's MotoGP dominance in 2026? Let us know your thoughts below.